Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you clicked on this video and as you've seen in the title of this video is going to be my recent pickups followed by a Q&A. Before I get into today's video, make sure you guys go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. I don't even know if my mug is clean. I hope it is. Okay. I don't think I've done a Q&A on my channel before. I usually just like answer questions like that I would get like throughout my vlogs and just like regular videos. But I never like really sat down and actually did a Q&A. I did post one last final Q&A thing right now on my Instagram story, so we may be doing some live ones as I'm getting them, and then I have some old ones that I have asked you guys to send in from a while ago. Just a disclaimer, if you do hear any noise in the background, that is my sister with my niece and nephew in the backyard, so I do apologize about that. Let's get into it. So for the first thing, as you can see, it's already sitting over here on the side, but I think I'm gonna leave that one for last. Let's put this down. The first thing that I picked up, I recently got these because I needed a new pair of like tannish, nude, brown kind of pants, because I only have the pants that I have on now, which are from I Love Ugly. And I really do love these pants so much, but I don't want to like overly wear them and like wear them out, you know? So I needed to pick up a new pair, and I picked up these nude pair from PacSun, and these have been one of my favorites so far. As I just recently got them, I can't stay out of them. I wore them, I think 2 days back to back. But you did see these inside of my my favorite pants video. These are like really one of my favorites. Definitely gonna be wearing these a lot more often. I do need to pick up some more, because as far as like pants, I don't have that many. Like as you've seen in the video, I have probably maybe around 12, maybe. But I have so many shirts. Like I can just pan over really quick. Like, and that's not even all of it. That's really not even all of my shirts. But yeah, so I do need to pick up some more pants, and definitely PacSun. I'm going to be definitely getting another pair from PacSun. So PacSun, hit me up. The thing that I picked up was this utility vest from Urban Outfitters. Now, this utility vest was, the retail price for it was $80. I wouldn't pay $80 for a utility vest because I have the one that I got from Forever 21, and then I have this other one that I got from Urban Outfitters as well. That's from the, let me grab it. So I have these two. This one is from Forever 21. I really do like it, but it's cheaper, so it's not as like durable, or there's no like definition really to it besides just the nylon and then the mesh in the background. I said in the background, in the back. But other than that, like it really wasn't bad. But I feel like that's just something that like you just like you throw on after you already have everything on, you know, just to like have it look like military kind-ish, or utility kind of vibes. And then I got this one from Urban Outfitters, which was in the women's section, and I forgot how much I got this for, but this was a little bit expensive as well. But this has like a lot more definition, because it has just the, I don't know what kind of fabric this is, but it kind of feels like fleece almost, and then just the nylon pockets. But it does feel a lot more like heavy duty, but it seemed a little long, so I did like it, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, so I might be selling this. Now that I'm saying that, I really might sell it, so that's going up. Then I seen this on sale, and I had a coupon for them as well. I think it was like probably like $5 off, and I paid $15 for it, I think. So I was like, okay, definitely, because it was on sale for $20. From $20 compared to $80 is not bad at all. So then I said, okay, I'll pay $20 if I have to pay $20. And then I forgot I had the coupon, so I was like, oh, $15. And then I had free shipping, so I was like, definitely gonna pick it up. This is the back of it. Definitely is a really, really, really nice utility vest. A lot of definition inside of it, and it is really hefty. Like, my favorite part about it is these, like, the side little straps and this back pocket. Though I don't trust myself storing anything in my back pocket, like in a back pocket. Well, back pockets, period. I don't know. I just don't trust myself because I am a pretty fast walker. So if something falls out and I don't know about it, it's long gone. I'm probably already like 4 or 5 blocks away from it. So it's just whatever. It is what it is. For the next thing that I picked up, why is my remote up there? These New Balances. I do want to get another pair, but I think I'm not going to. I am eyeing these J.W. Anderson Converse because I do want a pair of Converse. I don't know. I seen M990s, I think. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna get those. I may end up getting them in a different colorway. I think it's like white, red, and blue, and like a little bit of gray inside of it. So I might get those. But I needed to pick these up because I seen them on sneakers and stuff when I was looking at New Balances. Actually, I went to Google and I typed them in, and sneakers and stuff had came up underneath the shopping thing. So I tapped it and I was like, oh wow, they were on sale. And I do think like a lot of New Balances don't really look right, like with certain outfits. But honestly speaking, you can literally put on like worker wear and wear New Balances and they would look so well put together. I don't know what it is, but like New Balances are really slept on, and I can see like this is definitely going to be a major trend in 2020 because everyone's been on like the dad flex, and I feel like that is not going to die down soon. I feel like that's where like streetwear is like pushing into, like more so like uniform kind of wear with like classy and stuff like that. Most definitely New Balance is going to be a heavy hitter for the summertime, I feel like. Now let me give you guys a close-up of this sneaker. Now, give or take, I am a little bit mad. These may look a little bit dirty. Now that I'm mentioning it, you may now just be seeing it. But I stepped in poop wearing these. And I was pissed, and I didn't know about it. So I brought them in here, and I placed them literally on the shelf. And I walked past, and I was like, something smells like shit. And something told me to just pick up the sneaker, and I looked at the bottom. Okay, so guys, I filmed the Q&A and the outro, and that was probably 10 minutes of footage that I just lost. And I have to do it again. Let's get into this. So, good thing I screenshotted all of the questions that you guys had asked. So, I'm gonna answer them briefly. So, Xavier, XVXER, I will throw the questions up as I'm answering them. And if it's from the same person, I will put both of the questions up and answer both of them. So someone had, he had asked me, where do you shop and thrift or brands? So usually I shop at Urban Outfitters or PacSun. Those are my two favorite shops. And as far as like thrifting, I usually shop at Swap Consignment, or I thrift at this store that's in my town. It's called Roses. It's like a department store, and they have like clothes inside of there that like I don't know, they look kind of like thrifty. I feel like that's so offensive to say, but they kind of do. So yeah, that's why I usually go to find like thrifted item. He had also asked, where do you get your shoes from? So as far as shoes, like if I want like a specific pair of shoes, I would go to Google and type in the sneaker that I want, and then usually it will pop up, and I look at the shops and like look at reasonable prices. And for sales, I like usually like would look and see if a site is having a sale that I usually would shop on. Once again, I shop at Urban Outfitters. Urban Outfitters does sell sneakers as well, and they do have sales all the time. And they also offer you discount codes, so that's a perfect way. That's a perfect place to get your sneakers as well. But I recently got these New Balances from Sneakers and Stuff. It's a really good shop to shop at. I got them for $40. They were on sale for I believe like 70% off. So definitely those. My Reeboks I got from Forever 21. They were on sale as well. Urban Outfitters is where I got my Nike Zooms, these sneakers. And those weren't on sale. I got those a while ago. And then my Nike M2Ks, I got those from Kith when I was in New York. they don't have that colorway anymore because those are in women's. And a lot of people, they tend to ask me all the time where I get them from, and I always tell them I got them from Kith. You cannot find those anymore unless like someone's selling them. So I'm definitely not getting rid of those. Someone asked me, how old am I? I am 26, but I will be 27 this year. I know I'm old. A lot of people, they think that I'm like 21 or 20, or like they think I'm younger, but I'm not. I'm 26. I know. I'm Someone asked me, what is your biggest complaint about your job? So the biggest complaint about my job would be making my hobby my job, because it does get a little bit stressful, like especially when I want to rest, and like I really do enjoy just taking pictures and just posting, but like it's your job, so you really have to. So I have deadlines now, and I have to really work, like really work, because I work for so many different like brands and companies. Like outside of Instagram, I do a lot of work. A lot of people think that my work just revolves around Instagram. It doesn't. I work for this other app where I like film videos and stuff for them, and I work for another app where it's just like I do the same thing, but it's just a little bit more different. And I have to compile everything into like one job, and it's almost like nonstop, but I do work from Monday through Friday. So I try to like not push myself too hard and work on the weekends. Let me plug the mic in because the mic isn't even plugged in. Okay, hopefully the audio has changed up a little bit. So if it did, good. So my next question someone asked me was, how do you afford clothes? So once again, I do not work only on Instagram, though yes, most of my sponsorships are paid. I do work for another company where I am paid to film videos for them, so that is where I get a chunk of my money from. So, and then sponsorships, of course, they do help out a lot. So yeah, you gotta pay bills and stuff like that. Can't pay bills with free clothes. Someone asked me, well, the same person, Amden, he had asked me, how did I get into fashion? So I was brought into fashion through modeling, and I know that's like pretty vague, but I didn't really know much about the fashion industry when I was modeling. I was given so many opportunities, and I am grateful for them, but it did open my eyes into what I actually wanted to contribute into the fashion industry, and that is just playing around with clothes and helping brands advertise them as an influencer. Someone else had asked me, I did like a live Q&A before I started filming, so I'm checking that right now. Someone had asked me, where am I from? I am from the United States. A lot of people tend to get me mixed up, and a lot of brands tend to get me mixed up with being in the UK. It did cost me a couple of sponsorships because they only sponsor, like, yeah, it's like just for locals and stuff like that. But I was invited to Paris Fashion Week, but I don't have funds for that right now. I wish. That would have been a phenomenal, like, the adventure, like just being out there. One, I would have been going by myself because I know I can't just hit somebody up and be like, let's go to Paris for Fashion Week last minute, you know? But yeah, so a lot of people, they tend to think that I'm out there, and I'm not. I'm in the United States. So usually I've emailed people back and tell them that like I'm in the United States, I'm not over in Europe. And it's just like, oh wow, we would have thought you were there. So I guess I branded myself as an influencer from Europe and not from the United States, if you get what I'm saying. Someone asked me, what inspires you? So usually what inspires me is usually, first thing is my mood, depending on my day. My days usually, not everyone has good days. We all don't have good days. And also like with dealing with a lot of mental health, I am struggling with it a little bit, but it has gotten a lot better. So I do see a lot of better days. But what really inspires me is just my future. Like what I want best out of myself and what I can push myself to. If that's such a complicated response, but I do tend to be hard on myself a lot because I know that I have a lot of potential to put out the best that I can. So I try not to like bullshit myself usually when I do. So me working hard is my biggest inspiration. And for me to work for myself is the best thing that I have ever decided to do. So it's like just seeing my future and me doing what I do now is what is my biggest inspiration. Is that I know that there's bigger things that like that's waiting, you know? So I think that is definitely my biggest inspiration is my future. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up now. Finally, after all of these freaking complications. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Swing over to my Instagram, drop me a DM as I'm willing to answer anybody that hits me up. I do try to set up time schedules and when to answer requests here because I do get a lot of them. I also want to thank you guys for 13,000 on Instagram. And I believe I'm almost at 200 subscribers on here. Though 200 is not as many as other YouTubers and stuff, but 200 is a lot of people to be staring at you, and that is just something to think about. When you walk in a room and 200 people are all looking at you and watching you and listening to you, it's a lot of people. So I want to thank you guys so much, just for all the love and support on any platform that I'm on. If you're watching and from different platforms, just thank you guys so much for the support. Y'all are definitely a huge support system in what I do every day. So I just don't want to end this video off with not thanking you guys so much for that. So yeah, so until next time guys, I'll see you in my next upload, and do not forget to check out my podcast down below. It's available on both Android and iPhone platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, and all of that good stuff.